Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy.
I'm Paz.
And this is IGNEA. This was a request by Bugo Hoss. This kind of was a request by Bugo Hoss. He actually requested a song called Disenchantment. And we listened to that song, and then something happened to the video. So rather than just do the same one again, we chose another one off the same album. So it's this album, the name of which has escaped me, and I can't see it because it's too small on the screen.
The Realms of Fire and Death.
The Realms of Fire and Death. Yes, okay. So this is out already. This is a song called Queen Dies, which we have not heard. But we have heard this band very, very recently. But unfortunately, Disenchantment, we just had the video had a problem. So, melodic death metal band with a female front from Ukraine. We know another band from there. Let's not do any rash comparisons. Obviously, we know what IGNEA are like now, but we've only heard one song from them. So this is a song called Queen Dies. It's out already. Actually, this is 2018.
It says in the thing there out.
But the album didn't come out until 2020.
Oh, that really is putting the first single foot in.
Yeah, I know. So can you imagine, you're like, and here's a song, but you're going to have to wait 3 years for the album. That is a long time. Maybe they had a song, it was a standalone, and then they got an album deal and they chucked it on there. Does that sound reasonable? Who cares? It's on this album. It's out. Get on with it.
it. I was on board for another minute or so of that.
That's a different song to Disenchantment.
Yeah, and the similar tropes are still there though. The verse in Disenchantment was very melodic, almost poppy, and the same with this one. Very interesting melody and chord progression in the verse. I thought that's probably my favourite bit in it. But I was on board for that. As I say, I was disappointed when it ended.
Kind of heavy and ploddy though.
Yeah.
Less of a, how do you put it? Less of a standard song. Whereas Disenchantment was more of an obvious song. Whereas this, I kept waiting to see if it kicked in a bit more, and it kept itself very much under control, didn't it?
I wonder why that's like. I was on board for another minute of that. I just wondered whether it was me saying, "Are you going to get going? You know, are we going to get a big end?" And it just ended.
I like the other one more. I didn't dislike this. It just wish it had a little bit more go in it, I think. But well done for it with the video. It was just, I couldn't stop watching the video. I was a bit like, what the heck? But I shouldn't do that because it's not about the video. But sometimes you just, what on earth is going on here? Kind of thing. But she has a very clean, clear voice, doesn't she, when she sings her clean stuff. And it's like you say, it's quite a soft, it's almost a pop voice, isn't it?
The divide between the poppy stuff, and this is the same with Disenchantment, that you got the poppy stuff here, and there's a big gap between what they're then going to kick into, which I would suspect might be a bit too much for some, because even their melodic stuff in other bands, it still drives along, you know. But this is
this is like quite, la 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 la.
Yeah. But I did like the verse though. I thought the melody and the chord progression in the verse was something slightly different than we normally get, so that was pretty good. And then when she kicks in and screams, then it becomes standard metal, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd say this one was more inventive than Disenchantment. I keep comparing it to Disenchantment. That's because we literally heard it not long ago at all, and then found out that there was a problem with it. So,
because I compared Disenchantment to, it had the Koenig Coil vibes to it, but better. Better. I like a bit of
less
Coil,
dull,
but the Koenig Coil have one great idea 10 times on an album. This I thought it was more interesting. I think I prefer this one to Enchantment. Disenchantment. Sorry. But I agree with what you say. It felt like it just needed some bit more drive to it. Unless that was the vibe they were going for. So.
But looking at it, this song was made a couple of years before the album was made. So maybe they did change slightly. But it got on the album anyway because they had the song.
It sounded stellar. I mean, production was really good.
Yeah, production was good. Production was good on the other one, and of course it would. It's off the same album. Though of course a couple of years may have passed between, so they wouldn't have been recorded at the same time. I'm guessing. But anyway, there you go. IGNEA. It's another female-fronted melodic death metal band from Ukraine. Yeah,
not bad.
Let us know. We'll see you soon.
See you now.
Bye-bye.